Hi, hello, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Satya from Unboxing AWS. In today's video, we are going to see how to launch a Linux EC2 instance and how to deploy a website in it. So, what is an EC2 instance? In simple terms, an EC2 instance is a virtual computer or a web server. So similar to our PC or a desktop, an EC2 instance also has a RAM, different configurations of CPU, memory, storage, security systems, and networking capacities. But everything is virtual. Basically, an EC2 instance can be used for deploying your code or your applications. It can be used for hosting a website. You can also use your EC2 instance to store data and maintain it as a small database. In this video, we are going to follow these steps which are given here. And before we get into the main content, I want to ask you something. If you're really interested to learn AWS in a very simple way, please watch this video completely. And if you like my video, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you don't miss any of my upcoming AWS videos. Now let's get started. Search for AWS Management Console in Google. Click the first link. You will be needing a free tier account for this. So if you don't have free tier account, please create a free tier account with your Google account and you will have access for AWS services for 1 year, and the cost is just 1 rupee. Let me sign in. So this is the AWS Management Console homepage. So you can find the EC2 under compute, or else you can search for EC2 in the search bar. There it is. So this is the EC2 dashboard. Here you can find the details about running instances. Let's click on instances. Launch instance. Choose an Amazon machine image. An AMI is a predefined template which consists of operating systems, servers, and other application for our EC2 instance. Basically, in this step, we are going to choose which operating system we want for our EC2 instance. So there are a lot of AMIs available in AWS. You can choose based on your requirements or need for your project. We can see that there is Amazon Linux AMI which has Linux operating system, Red Hat, SUSE, Ubuntu, and if you scroll down, there are a lot of Microsoft Windows operating systems. Some has the SQL servers installed in it. If you go down, there is template which has pre-installed softwares like .NET, PowerShell, MateDB, and also we have templates which contain just containers pre-installed. So it's all completely your choice to choose based on your requirement. So always choose the ones which has this free tier eligible tag. They are completely free. The ones which don't have this tag is a paid one. So in this video we are going to choose the basic Amazon Linux AMI, which is the first one. So let's select it. In this step we are going to choose an instance type based on the purpose of our EC2 instance or the type of application or a website which we are going to deploy in it. So basically there are total 5 types. Each of the instance type has their own specifications or the configurations. We'll be seeing each one of them now. The first type is the general purpose instance. This can be used for application that requires a balanced performance with less processing and moderate cost. It can be used as a backend server for an enterprise application or an email response system. So these are the specifications of it. The vCPUs means the number of cores of CPU, memory is the RAM, storage capacity and network performance. We have lot of options to choose. Next is the compute instances. So these can be used for application that requires a lot of processing from the CPU. Suppose you are deploying a website or application which has streaming data like YouTube or Facebook, where you will be uploading or streaming videos each and every minute. You can use it. So these are specifically designed for these purposes. Next is a GPU instances. GPU means graphic processing units. Suppose if your application requires a heavy graphics, 3D rendering or 3D modeling, animation, motion, you can use these instances. If you are a graphic designer or a animator or a game developer, and if you are going to deploy a game with a huge graphics, 3D modeling, animation, you can use this instance. Next is some memory instances. These can be used for application that need to be performing multitasking. So these application needs a lot of RAM for it doing multitasking. So these memory instances are specifically focused on the memory, that is the RAM. Next is the storage instances. If your application is very large, where you will be collecting and storing a huge amount of data which requires a lot of space, you can use these instances, because basically these have a lot of storage capacities. So you can use your EC2 instance as a data warehouse. By default, AWS provides only this general purpose T2 micro for free tier eligible, which has 1 core of CPU, 1 GB of RAM, EBS storage with low to moderate network performances. So let's select it. Configure instance details. So number of instances to launch is 1, and if you want to launch more than one instance, we'll be seeing it in auto scaling topic in upcoming videos. The remaining are all related to the networking, like in which VPC you want to launch your EC2 instance. A VPC means a virtual private cloud, which again we will be covering it in upcoming videos. So as of now, leave everything in this page to default values and click next. Adding storage. By default, we have 8 GB of root storage available. For free tier account, we can have up to 30 GB. So let's make this to 10. Also, you can create new volume. So while creating new volume, please remember to check in the option delete on termination. So let's make this also 10. So the maximum is 30 GB we can have. So let's check this option and click on add tags. So basically tags is just for a reference. So in order to know for what we have created this EC2 instance, and to distinguish these from other instances created. So let's click next. In this step, we are going to configure our security group by creating few rules to control the access of our instance and the applications which we deploy in it. So you can either create a new security group, or you can select an existing one. Give a name for your security group. We can see that by default there is a rule for SSH port, that is secure shell, through which we can access our Linux EC2 instance. As said earlier, we are going to deploy our website in this EC2. So we have to add rules for HTTP and HTTPS ports in order to allow unrestricted access for our website, because these are the two ports through which we can access any website. Allow the values to be zeros so that anyone from this world can access our website. Let's review on launch. So in this page you can just review the things which you have done till now, and we can launch it. So you have to either create a new key pair or you have to choose an existing one. So this key pair is very much important for you to log into your EC2 instance. So in this video we are creating a new key pair. Please save it in a secure location. Download the key pair. So the key pair is now downloaded. Let's launch the instance. Your instances are now launching. Let's view the instance. So our instance are launching. This is the tag name we have given. This is the instance ID, and this is the type T2 micro. So the availability zone is the zone or region where we have launched our EC2 instance. So we will be discussing about in later videos. So now the state is in pending. Also the 2x2 checks need to be completed. So basically the 2x2 check means that about the system check and instance check, wherein it checks whether the system is ready to use for the by the instance, and the software installations and network configurations are done for the EC2 function properly. Now the instance is running. So let's refresh it till the 2x2 status checks gets completed. So in description we can see that so we have got our public IP address. So there is private DNS and the security groups which are created, the VPC details and other networking details. So you can just go through it. So in tags, it is the tag which you have created. The status check is still pending. Let's wait for some time. Please keep refreshing. So now the 2x2 status checks is completed. The system has been ready to use and the software installation and network configurations are done. So we have got a public IP address here with which we are going to launch or log into our EC2 instance. So you will be needing these softwares. I have given the links in the description below. You can check it out. So let's first create our private key using puttygen. Click on load. So browse for the key pair which you have downloaded from AWS website just now. You're going to make this key as private so that only you can access the EC2 instance. So browse for the key pair and then save as private key. Please save it in a very secure place because you will be needing it, this private key here onwards, in order to log into your EC2 instance. So we have saved it. Now we are going to log into our EC2 instance using PuTTY. So in the host name, paste the public IP address of our EC2 instance, copy it and paste it over there. Then go to SSH and then click on authorization, and then browse for the private key which you just now generated using the puttygen. So this is it, the private key. So the login ID is EC2-user. So I've also given it in the steps. So there it is. log in putty using EC2-user, enter it. So we get to see the EC2 logo. We are successfully logged into it. Now we need to go change the user to root user using the command sudo su-root, because we are going to execute few Linux commands, so we have to first be as a root user. Now we are going to install the Apache server, because this is required in order to deploy our website in our EC2 instance. Let's execute the command yum install httpd. So press Y to accept it. So the Apache server is successfully installed. Now let's start the service. So service httpd start. So we have started the service. Let's check it now by just copying the public IP address and then check it in a new tab. So there it is. So we have successfully installed the Apache server. This is just a test page. So in order to deploy our website, we have to copy and paste the contents of our website like HTML, CSS files and other necessary files in this path. So if you want to web template, there is a website called PuTTY where you get free web templates, all the necessary files of web templates. Search for PuTTY in Google. This is the link. So this is a website where you get free web templates. So there are a lot of web templates available. You can choose any one and download the zip file. So a lot of templates are available. Let's choose this one. Let's download the zip file. So once you downloaded the zip file, you have to extract the contents and copy the contents to your Linux EC2 instance with the help of WinSCP. WinSCP is a file transfer protocol application through which you are going to copy the contents. I also given the link for WinSCP in the description. Please check it out. So extract it. So these are the contents you are going to copy it in your Linux EC2 instance with the help of WinSCP. So open WinSCP. So again in the host, copy and paste the public IP address of your EC2 instance. Again the user ID is EC2-user. For password, again browse for the private key which you generated using puttygen. So that's it. But before we copy the contents into Linux EC2 instance, we have to first give read-write access to this part. So using this command. So first let's provide the read-write access. So we have to again log into PuTTY. Copy and paste the public IP address. So go to SSH authorization, find the private key generated from puttygen. login as EC2-user. So again, execute the command for root user first. Sudo su-root. Now copy this command and paste it in PuTTY. Just right click to paste it in PuTTY. So we have successfully given the read write access for this path. Now we have to just copy the contents in this path. So browse for the web template contents which you have just downloaded and extracted from photo vibrant. These are the contents. Now we have to copy these contents and put it in this path, that is var/www/html. This is also given in the Apache test page. So you have to paste your web contents here, that is the website contents. So first browse for the contents for the folder var, next is www.html. so var www.html. so just select the contents and drag and drop to the right side. So you have successfully pasted. Now let's see whether our website is live or not. So this is how our website was before, so let's check it now. So let's refresh the test page. Yeah, that's it guys. So our website is now live. So previously it was the test page of Apache. Now if you just copy and paste the public IP address or web template which we just downloaded from photo vibrant, that is our website is live. So this is how you will deploy your website in a EC2 instance. So that's it guys. I hope you understand how to launch Linux EC2 instance and deploy your website in it. So basically you should not leave your EC2 instance running. So once you have practiced, please click on it and go to actions, and in instance state you have to either stop it or you have to terminate your EC2 instance. If you stop your instance, you can again reboot it, but if you reboot it, this public IP address would be changed, and you have to, if you want to see your website, you have to use the new IP address. It's now we are going to terminate it. Let's terminate it. So now the status is shutting down. So once it's terminated, the IP address and the website won't be there. Let's refresh. So now it's terminated. Let's check whether the website is live or not. So yes, so our website is not live because our EC2 instance is terminated. That's it for this video guys. I hope now you understand how to launch Linux EC2 instance and how to deploy a website in it. So if you're really interested to learn AWS in a very simple way, please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon, like my video and share it with your friends. Thank you.